That is definitely a hole where a hole in one is possible. Okay, so we're going to hole number 3. Hole number 3 is the hole we're taking once again. Taking our quarterback. Sniper. Now we should bring a guardian. Get up there in that spot. We're gonna want backspin. Not that I'm going to get in that shot. I'm not going to get that close. Spam calls. We're going to definitely bring a kingmaker with us. We want to have all of our options open. And distance is not a factor on this hole unless you're trying to use the trick shot to get way up to the top. And we're not trying to do the trick shot to get way up to the top. I have done that before, and it gives you a great shot up there. And I've made that shot. I've made the eagle on this, but it's definitely there's definitely some risk involved in it. This is definitely not a hole to be taking a lot of risks. Hopefully we won't get any lag. I have a pad, a tablet, but I can't load the recorder on it because that iOS won't upgrade on that device. So I'm going to get a Android tablet so I can run the same stuff I run on my phone, and then I won't get interrupted with phone calls and stuff. If he could go back and just make a shot, just stay in the fairway and not try and get anything, but just stay in the fairway, and you gave him that option versus being in that sand, I'm sure he would take that option. Okay, we're at the red line and we're right in the middle of that fairway area. We want to come over here about 1.5 backspin, and we're going to do 3-3 rings. So there's about 3-3. And we're going to just try and hit perfect. We're going to give it a little teeny bit just to make sure it is moving in that direction. And if we're going to hit it great, that's the great side to hit it on. And the cool thing about the quarterback is it gives you really good control of the ball. Its accuracy's so good. Now, if he'd have brought a Spitfire here, he probably could make that. He could probably make that really easy. But with a level 2 Malibu, he probably doesn't have a Spitfire. He's got 315 games. He definitely doesn't have a Spitfire. So he brought the club that he had. And he's going to be able to put himself up there and at least give himself a shot to pick up his birdie. And we hit it a little short. We could go just a titch farther, but we're in our guardian range, and that's where we wanted to get. And the guardian's 1-4, so there's 1-4, so there's about 1-9, and we're landing on the green. We're trying to land on the green first. Hit another great to the right. My timing's slightly off. I probably could have went for that a little more, but I really just want to get a birdie on this hole. there's other holes to take big risks on. So our opponent needs to make this. He's on his third shot. He's got to make this shot in order to get his birdie on this hole. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people are going to come in here and take a hole that should be a tough but easy birdie and turn that birdie into a par because they were going for an eagle. That's a low percentage eagle to begin with. No matter what on here, no matter where you get, you're going to have to take a second shot. Even if you're way up there in the front and you did the trick shot, you're still having to take a pretty low percentage shot for that eagle. It's worth it sometimes when you're taking that low percentage shot for an albatross. But on this hole, there's too many places for error. All right, we are on hole number 13.